Hello everyone, this is Biplab Dutta. Uh, Now in this video, we'll discuss this problem, add binary, which is problem number 67 in LeetCode problem set. This problem is tagged as easy. Let's go to the problem statement. Given two binary strings, A and B, return their sum as binary string. Okay, so two strings has been given, two binary strings means like it says that the characters are 0 and 1 in the string. Yeah, the length is the constraints are given as such. Now, each string does not contain any leading zeros except for the zero itself. All right. So that's those are the constraints. So what we have is so let's move to the drawing board. Let's see each of the examples. So what we have is A. Now this string is given to be 1 1 and B, which is given to be this. Right. Now, in this case, we have to give an output, let's say C, where we add them up, like bit by bit, we add them up. All right. So this is so one and one. This will be one 2. So this is 0, and the carry will be a carry here. So let's write something else over here so that we can use C for carry. This is, let's say, output, and this is the carry over here. Okay. So let's write it as C. Now this is the carry over here. Initially the carry is 0. Okay, over here it's 0. So we add and we get 1 0. 1 is carry, our output will put 0. Then we have again 1 0 1 1. So we add them. Again the carry becomes 1, and finally we add 1. So basically this, like, we just go over both the input strings and keep adding each pair of bits. Okay, so let's code it up. Now what we can use is to store the output, the data structure. What you can use is a string builder in Java. Okay, and or you can use an array. Now for using an array, because we have to fix the length of the output, we have to like make sure that we take the length of the maximum string available. Okay, so that can be handled, like if you put an if statement saying that if let's say A is less than B, then you just return the add binary function given in the solution, uh, as like we can like check like if A length is less than B length, then we can just simply return the add binary function with the we swap the strings. Okay, input strings, so B comma A, whichever is greater we take that, so that we can have a fixed length of size. Like array is the length is should be equal to the length of the greater like largest array, uh, and plus 1. Okay, so this is, I'm not writing in pseudo code, because plus 1 is for the final carry. Okay, when you traverse both the strings and the final carry, if it's remaining, then we can use that. Now we have to manipulate like many things. Like if there's no carry in the end, we have to like return the the remaining string except the first character, first cell of that array. And if there is a carry, then we can just append 1, and we can return the whole array. So these are the stuff few manipulations we have to do if we use a fixed array. Okay, a string builder, we don't have to do like such manipulations. Okay, we can, because it doesn't have a fixed length, we can keep on building as we go along. All right, so I will discuss just the string builder. Okay, the array one, you can figure it out yourself. All right, or maybe I'll just write it for you. Okay, for in the code. So what we can do is, let's write it up. So first I'll just use a string builder. So in this case, we need the the positions of the end of the. So let's take two pointers. So B length -1. Now we have a carry, let's say 0, like initially it's 0, and then we have a result. So we use a string builder. So this is as, let's write it result, new string builder. Now we can use we can use string also to concatenate the things, but then again like Java, if you are trying to build a string, it's better to use string builder, so the space is required is lesser. Okay, during runtime. Now while a is equal to, so we want to run with like both the strings, like both the strings, input strings. So we'll choose either like whichever ends at the last. So here initially it's equal to the carry, okay, sum, and this is the sum is the which is the like each bit pair we are using to add up and store it in sum. If a is so we have to check whether it's greater than 0 or not, uh, and we add it to the sum, which is this is a character at I minus the character 0. So we get the value, and if the j is also greater than equal to 0, means the both the strings are available, we have not completed uh, both the strings, passing both the strings, sorry. So in this case, we have, oh, it will also be 0 because we are getting the, we want here, we will get a 0 or 1, right? That is what we want here. So if you add them up, now what we have to add? We have to add to the result. The result is we have to insert. We can append it also, but it will be, the string builder which we get will be in reverse thing. We have to again reverse it finally to return the result. So instead of that, we can use insert function, insert method, like which is there for string builder. So you can insert at the we can insert in the first position. So here, what we are inserting is sum. Now, in this case, what we want is if the sum is 2, what are the cases? So if the cases here is like, let's discuss it briefly here. So, or maybe use this drawing pad. So here, what we have is, so you can have these combinations. So if we have, let's say, 1 and 1, the sum will be, since we are adding integers, so this will be 2. If we have 1 0 1 or 1 0, so this in this both the cases the sum will be 1, and if it's 0 0 the sum will be 0. All right, so these are the things we have. All right, so if we use, this is a little tricks we like you can use it. So maximum you can, like, what are the values you can have? So if you do a sum mod 2, so if sum is 2, okay, this will give you 0. If sum is 1, okay, this will give you 1. If it's 0, this will give you 0. All right. So this is what is required. If both are 1, we should get 0. If one of them is 1, we should get 1. And then if both are 0, then we should get 0. Right? This is what we want in the current character. All right, character or current bit pair addition. Right. And regarding the carry we can like use the sum again. So carry will be if both are 1 1, so there will be carry will be 1. Okay, so this is carry. And if it's 0 1 or 1 0, so carry will be 0, and here also it will be 0. Okay, so carry we can find out simply by using sum divided by 2. All right, so if sum is, let's say, 2, and we divide by 2, so the carry becomes 1. If sum is 0 or 1, the carry becomes 0, right? So this is how we use it. Now here what we have is the carry. We have to update the carry, and we are updating it using this. All right. Now, in this case, we have to also move the pointers towards the left, right, both the pointers. So after we are done with the like getting the current character, we can update the pointers. Now, this will take care of if any of the string ends earlier, like if there's a shorter string, then it takes care of this thing. So okay, we do not have to separately go over the this thing, like the one with the remaining characters. Okay. So this is done. So return, we have to convert the result to a string. So this method allows you to do it. All right. So let's see and run and see what happens. Oh, I missed something. Oh, and this is where the problem arises. Like, let's check if every statement has this colon. All right. So this is there. This is fine. Let's run it once more. And see, it should work right this time. What happened now? Oh, okay. Oh, all right, all right. If the carry is there, right? If the carry is still there, we have to again, like, this is what I forgot. We have to like append that carry also, right? If the carry is greater than, oh, so, or you can simply write one itself. We don't need to put carry. Uh, but then it makes a better sense that what we are doing here. So this should work, right? I forgot that part. Yeah. So let's submit it. I think looks good. Now, regarding the one which I was telling you about, if how we how will we do it using like an array? Let's try that one out. So everything remains same, just that we have to add an we instead of this we'll have. So first we'll check whether which one we have to make sure that we have a one is bigger than the other. Uh, so return add binary. Okay, before getting into that, we'll let me undo it quickly. Before getting into that, what is the time complexity here? So what we are doing is we are traversing both the listing strings, right? We are traversing both the strings. So whichever is has a maximum, like the space complexity, sorry, the time complexity will be complexity will be equal to, like, let's say a string has length n and other string has length n, and whichever so what we are doing is we'll take whichever is ending at the last, like it won't be like because there will be a overlap, okay, the number of elements, so in the worst case it will be of max of m cross m and n, like whichever has the maximum. If both are equal, then you can take any one of them, and are the number of elements in each in A and B respectively. That's okay. Okay. So this is done. Now then we have the space complexity. Now if in this case what will be we if we use the string builder in that case we'll take the order will be like the max of m and n, and if there's a carry then we have +1. So basically it's like boils down to the same thing, same like similar complexity, like max of m comma n. All right, it's equivalent, like one doesn't matter to it. All right, and if you use an array, uh, now the inserting might increase this thing as the string builder thing keep on increasing in size. Yeah, like it has to, uh, but then it is handled by the compiler itself, or like the Java uh, program language. So we don't need to worry about it. Okay. Uh, But if you think of it this way, that if we are just simply appending it, okay, and then reversing it, so that adds like the same thing here, like one more part will be there in reversing, because that will be linear in time complexity, which will be again like of the order of max m n. So that will add up to like the same time complexity as well as space, like similar time complexity, and like the order. I'm talking about the order. We're not saying time complexity and space complexity are the same. I'm talking about the order here, right? And if we do this thing, the array part, in the array part we will be like the space complexity will change slightly. No, it will remain the same. In fact, like we are already doing the same thing. There's nothing special about it. Uh, all right, so I'll try the array uh, thing. So we have character array, and this is the result new character array, and we have whichever length is bigger, we'll take that. So to do that, we'll check beforehand. Okay, we'll check before we are getting into this, that if a length is less than b, then we just simply like call return the add binary, okay, with swap the strings swap. Okay, so takes care of this, and then we have this int carry is there. Then we have the index of the result. So result length -1. Okay, so we have to update this also. So so as some carry we have now the result. Now result is, so will go like this. So result will update the result, the index. Okay, and in the same index will like keep the sum. All right, or we can simply use the sum itself and then update it here itself, right? So what we can do is we can update result index uh, equal to so we are in the like sum, and this is what we want. And here we have to check one thing, like if the carry is greater than 1, and if the carry is, so we have to do something here, that we return the string like this. So result, we are starting with 1 because and we are going up to result length -1. Okay, so we don't have a carry over here, and if there's a carry, so in that case we are already checking, so we'll return that it's greater than 1, greater than 0, sorry. So we can just simply return okay, we have to also append rate result index is equal to 1, and then we just return this, like we put the new, like return it like a new string. This is what we have. Yeah, so we need to like move this thing also forward. So okay, now we make sure that index is greater, or carry will do it, right? Let's see if it runs. Oh, so what did I do? Lossy conversion. Oh, okay. So character, okay, so we have to basically add 0 over here because we have a character array, right? And yeah, this is fine. This should work. It says the lossy conversions. We have to put it to character, right? So this is what we have. Let's see if it works. Oh, so we get some gibberish. Uh, why is that? So why we are getting this characters? What is this character? So we're getting this 000. Oh, okay. So basically, we have to make sure that in this case, if the carry is 1, we are putting it 1, that is fine. But why is it giving this one? There's a similar thing, character. Oh, okay. So this has to be like character one, right? This is the problem with creating. This should work like this. Yeah. So let's submit it. Oh, okay. So it's done. So I hope this is clear. So the one with the string builder is less complicated, like less things you have to worry about. Here you have to worry about these things, right? So you could see what was happening, right? So okay, thanks for watching. If you have any queries, you can post it in the comments. If you like the video, you can like it, and if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. Thanks you for watching. Have a great day.